All right. Welcome to another video. This is Tyron here with We Auto Detailing. And this morning, I just want to have a conversation. About setting up your day for success and some of the things we do and how we have built our life. Well, how I built my life around, being successful and how I'm happy with how I built my life. So sometimes I have my ups and down days emotionally, but overall, like I know that I am building a successful life around myself, and I'm gonna touch more on that now. So I just want to hop on the live to get started and just talk to y'all about that, man. So basically, I want to say I basically start my morning off with just basically waking up, and then I go ahead and kind of get my stuff ready for the day. Meaning that I set up my bag, my workout bag. Put on my workout clothes. I pack up my work uniform, and I get all that stuff ready for the day. In addition to that, then I go ahead and I start on pretty much walking the dog, and then that's pretty much it. And then like I have pretty much set that the rest of that time out to kind of just like make sure that I got all my water and my equipment and stuff taken care of. If I need to refill my water tank, I refill my water tank and stuff like that. And that's how I start my morning basically. But lately, since my wife started her new job, I've been like working on I've been forced to kind of wake up a little bit early because normally my alarm clock is set for 8 o'clock, but she wakes up at 7. So that forces me to wake up an extra hour early. I can sleep through it sometimes, but other times it's just like, she's at, why not get up? So lately, I've been kind of like trying to figure out, okay, now that, my morning starting extra hour early, what am I going to do with that extra time, man? So I remember in the past, I used to read because they say, hey, well, how you doing, Des? I used to read, uh, and I used to like, reading used to be a good thing for me in the mornings, and I kind of forgot about that. So I'm a car detailer, so I wash cars and I do it mobile. So like since I've been working on like my morning routine, I realized that I can just read in the morning, and I tried it today, and it felt very like transformative for me. Like mentally, it was very peaceful, and I was able to focus like very good. And I think that that focus just comes from your brain being at its peak in the morning. So like I used to just go ahead and get ready and just start getting my clothes ready and brushing my teeth and stuff like that. But now, since I got a whole extra hour, uh, the most expensive car I had to wash, man, was I cleaned at least a $250,000 car. I cleaned a G wagon that was customized. I also cleaned uh, a Corvette, a Porsche, a Bentley. Yeah, I cleaned at least a $250,000 car. But like back to like my morning routine. So like with that morning routine, like I found that reading definitely like your brain is just at its most powerful state in the morning, and that has really like benefited me. Uh, I'm from Georgia, so I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where we do our services at. Just being in the mornings and reading in the morning before I head out. So I got an hour to read. I wake up at 8 o'clock, but now I'm waking up at 7 because of my wife's new job. And like I'm not the type just lay in bed. I gotta be productive. Hey Ryan, how you doing? And so being productive, I read today and I loved it. So I think I'm gonna just continue to do it. Uh and keep reading so that I can basically like that can be my peace in the morning. In addition to me going to the gym, in addition to me like doing the rest of my routine. But Atlanta is great for me so far. I definitely would like to visit LA, and I do think it's a great city. It's a lot of detailers there, so I think that that'd be a good place to visit at some point. But yeah, man, so like constantly like doing that morning routine, I believe it's gonna like boost up myself as a person because like I always try to find time to read throughout my day, but it just never fits. Like I try it in the evening, and when I try to read in the evening, it's like I'm too distracted. I want to watch TV. My brain is kind of tired, and that kind of stuff pretty like it pretty much messes up my momentum when I do try to read. So like what I'm trying to do now is basically I'm trying to read in the morning, and I think that that'll help me out. And then I can that way I'm knocking out every single thing of successful people. I don't follow UFC, so like what I would say is Kimbo Slice was a good one when he was alive, if you know about him. But like in the mornings when um so like a lot of successful people they would say like they work out in the mornings, they have a set morning routine, they read every day, they do stuff like that. So what I'm trying to do is build my life around like doing all those things. So that starts with okay, I'm working out every day. I started that. Except the weekend, I'm taking the weekends off from working out because I work out intensely during the week. Okay, so now I want to incorporate reading. I read sometimes throughout the month, and now I'm trying to get more consistent. Like I've been reading. I read before. I used to read every day at some point, but now I want to get back into it and build my life around that. So like now I'm going to start reading every morning. So now that I start reading every morning, I also incorporated going to church. Working on my faith. So every Sunday, every Sunday, I'm going to church. Also, I want to be purposeful about what I'm reading. So like I focus on my business a lot throughout the day. So I want to read business stuff, but at the same time, I want to be read like faith based stuff because I'm starting to gain a little bit more appreciation for that kind of stuff as opposed to just like straight business stuff because I believe like that faith based stuff it gives you like something to go off of in addition to the Bible and like it relates back to like the Bible as well. So I want to work on that faith based reading in addition to like entrepreneurial faith based reading. So maybe like memoirs about people's lives and stuff like that may be helpful. But I'm gonna look into that and see like I'm gonna try to be more purposeful about my book. Maybe mindset. I like mindset, but mindset kind of gets overthrown at people, and I think that it's a lot of like mindset being thrown at people, and especially in business. So like consistency, dedication, like that stuff is good, but like I want to get more into the like the tactical mindset of a business owner and like a billionaire and like what they're doing, the millionaires and like I don't know, just like the I want to get like into the people that inspire me and the people that inspire me. I want to read their stories and like how they did it, how they accomplished their goals, what their system is, like how they do things. Because by following people that inspire you, that you look up to, it forces you to do the things that they do because you're like inspired by them. If that makes sense. So I really want to get into that because I feel like that's the kind of content I want to start reading, like books and stuff. So like I know like a lot of young small influencers that I do follow, or well, not small, but like people that I follow now, it's so like community based that like they may not have any hardcover books, but I am gonna follow the people that they follow. Maybe like one thing like that I do when I am like listening to people, I listen to the people that inspire them. Because most of the time the people that inspire the smaller people that you follow, because I'm very like intentional with the people that I follow too. So like um some people may say, oh, follow Warren Buffett, but instead of following Warren Buffett, I'm gonna follow the smaller guy that's on my level, that's above my level, but not on Warren Buffett level, because that guy can touch me. That guy can relate to me. That guy has some stuff in common with me that I can relate to. So that's what I mean by like following the right people and then reaching up if you need to. So like lately I've been listening to a lot of interviews from YM. How you doing? How you doing? But lately, that's my second time seeing you, I think. But so lately I've been just like watching a lot of interviews, soaking in a lot of knowledge, and I'm looking for the right type of knowledge. Like I just recently did a YouTube burnout from when I was trying to get monetized, and I did get monetized, but after that, I kind of felt like I was burning out for a little bit. So now I'm like trying to find out what phase of life I'm in, what I want to listen to, what I want to inspire me, what I'm like focused on a daily basis outside of like my day to day work, because that stuff is like a routine now. It's not something that like I'm constantly focused on anymore. So like I need some type of motivation or like inspiration for my days. So like lately I've been noticing that I've been like focusing more on like philosophical inspiration, which I've never really been deep into like the inspiration, motivational type stuff. Like just sitting there listening to like airtime, most of motivational speeches, or listening to like just lately I listened to Nipsey Hussle, motivational, like just a whole bunch of words that he's saying, and they got music in the background, like stuff like that. Maybe even like Dr. Dre, Denzel Washington, Jay Z, and I try to pay attention to the people that inspire me, like because like a lot of the times, like for some reason we want to follow like the entertainers because they are the people that are successful around us that we see on the television, and we want to see how they got it. But like I also want to like be inspired by people that's doing what I'm doing, like business owners. Like I want to be inspired by another mobile detailer, so like finding another detailer that I may feel like, okay, he's doing what I'm doing, he's doing it a little bit better than I'm doing, like as far as image that I see that he's showing online. He has a better perspective. Hey, good morning, OM. But yeah, he's giving me a different perspective. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Just doing the morning talk this morning. I feel a little bit productive, so I want to get some of that knowledge, what I'm thinking about, how I'm doing it, and all whatnot. If y'all have any questions, drop them. But yeah, no, I'm just talking right now. So like basically, like you know, um, following people that's in my industry and my niche, and like just doubling down on that, because I believe that that's what really like impacts your life. Because it's like if you are a beautician, and you do hair and makeup and stuff like that, then you want to follow someone that does makeup. You don't. I mean, you can look up to the richest person in the world, but you gotta kind of like see, how what they're doing going to benefit you, because like a lot of times they may talk about investing in financials and investing your money and saving your money, budgeting your money and stuff like that. But that stuff is sometimes, yeah, definitely. Like I'm definitely having a good morning. Productive mindset, on the right track. It's raining, so I'm not gonna be able to do too much work today. So I figure I like let this be my work for today. But yeah, so just following the right people and everything. That's what I really been focusing on, and just trying to, just stay motivated in the sense like with the people I'm following, my morning routine, what I'm listening to. Yes, I got on AirPods. Like who I'm following, that kind of stuff, because like they say like what you tune into is what you turn into. So like listening and following the right people is a really good thing. And like a lot of the times, you have to like be like what's the word? You have to like when you are doing these things, you can join these people programs and their mentorships and stuff like that. But like when you don't have the money, like they say invest in yourself, invest in your skill set because, you know, take the shorter route. But sometimes like when you deep in it, man, sometimes you gotta just put your head down and you gotta really like focus on the things that really benefit you as a person. And thank you. Um, Focus on the things that really benefit you as a person. I need a haircut. I mean, appreciate it, but I definitely need to go get a haircut. But yeah, just focusing on the things that really make a difference in your life, as opposed to like trying to go after these, these mentorships and programs and courses that say they can take you from $100 to 1 million and stuff like that, man. But like sometimes you gotta know what's best for you. Like you gotta use common sense. Like you can't let a lot of these people like uh on the internet like trick you out of your money, man, because like it's hard out here and you all gotta be smart. And I understand y'all wanna like be yeah, I wanna make a difference and be successful, but just be careful about like who you all are spending your money with. So I'm 29. Uh, you got to be careful who you spending your money with and like how you're, you know, how you spending your money in general because like there's a lot of things that you can be doing to improve yourself that doesn't involve, trying to get rich quick or uh, trying to get rich or like trying to do these things that may not be best for you. So the goal should be like to take things slow. Um, and like figure out what you're doing, find out what you're good at, and then like focusing on that. Like a lot of times they say like we shouldn't be uh watching TV, we shouldn't be like on Netflix and all that kind of stuff. We should be focusing on our craft. But like can someone tell me like what does that mean? Like if I'm a car detailer, if I'm like a car detailer, small business owner, and my job is to wash cars. That's my main thing. As a business owner, like, what is my craft? What is my skill set? To focus on the business, I guess. Um, for me, I think that like focus on my craft and my skill set as a business owner. Like, because as a business owner, I got a truck. This is a pickup truck, Chevy Colorado. But as a business owner, like your main thing is to focus on the growth of the business. So would that fall under like my skill set or my craft? If so, then like what does that mean? Focus on growing the business, whatever it is that brings in the money for the business. So is that reaching out to customers? Is that passing out flyers? Is that posting on social media? Is that making videos on YouTube like I am now? So like there's a lot of things that you could be doing that may or may not benefit um, your business in a sense. So I think that's the hardest part is like figuring out what you need to be doing and what's going to make the greatest impact. So if I was like out of, if I wasn't, so if I was looking on the outside of my business and I was trying to get someone else to take over my business or something like that, what would I encourage them to work on? Like, what would I say like is the most important thing in the business right now? I would say like finding and automation is like everybody want to automate everything. I get it, but like I would say like automation of the contractor management. So dispatch probably would be the best word for that. And then I would say trying to figure out how to automate dispatch or find a better system for dispatch, because I feel like that's the only thing that's not really like perfect. Maybe I can use the system more, have them, give them approvals and stuff, and teach them, train the staff like on how to handle payments and stuff. But if you got your hand off the gas pedal too much, you're gonna start running into issues. But you just gotta trust your people a little bit more. Um, Another thing, if I was like trying to sell the business or trying to teach them sell, let the person know what's the upside or what's the most important thing to work on for the business right now. I would say like trying to rank higher on Google, continuing to push that. Um, and I guess as a business owner, I guess a skill set that I want to really learn is how to become an expert on SEO and Google. And like that's a huge skill to try to just learn. But I think that like if I can take a class on that for any service based business or any type of business, I can be a huge impact or help on or for, because it's like in my culture or my demographic culture, like I believe that like that's one of the biggest things that we are doing is like service businesses, like labor intensive service businesses, especially like people that don't have the skills and that don't want to have a job, they just want to do their own thing. Like they're doing service based businesses and they don't know how to market and they don't know how to like really focus on building the business outside of like just word of mouth. So if I can learn that skill, maybe I can build an agency or I can just build a business in different areas myself and not depend on companies to do it for me. So I think that if I were to ever like take the time to try to invest in myself, I will learn how to be a better marketer, because I believe that's what really like makes the difference in any business. So man, I've been talking for about 20 minutes. It actually helped me a whole lot figure out some things for my business, and also what up? It gave me a plan for today to reach out for. I'm reach out to my social SEO marketing company, and I'm gonna see if they can train me on how to get better at being an SEO expert, man. So, um, that's my skill set. That's what I'm gonna work on. That's what I'm gonna focus on, and hopefully I can be an expert in some time. Maybe I can even pay for like a one-on-one training or something like that. So man, if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all check out all our other videos. We got mobile detailing videos, and videos of me talking. Depending on what videos you want to watch, what playlists you find the videos in. So man, thank y'all for make sure y'all hit the subscribe and like button.